Hello and hi, today I am going to say successful story of Hindustan Unilever Limited, HUL. Hindustan Unilever Limited, HUL, is the Indian subsidiary of Unilever, and it has played a central role in shaping India's consumer goods landscape. HUL's story is not just about becoming a successful corporation. It reflects a deep understanding of Indian consumers, overcoming challenges, and creating a legacy of sustainability and innovation. From its early beginnings in colonial India to becoming a household name today, HUL's journey is a remarkable, zero-to-hero narrative. Here's a detailed account of HUL's rise, its struggles, and its eventual success. Early beginnings. Establishing a footprint. 1931-1947. Hindustan Unilever's roots date back to 1931, when Lever Brothers India Ltd was established. This was the Indian arm of the British multinational, Lever Brothers, now Unilever. It began by selling imported products like Sunlight soap, Lifebuoy, and Lux in India, products that were already popular in Europe. India at that time was under British colonial rule, and modern branded consumer goods were still a novelty. 1930s. Lever Brothers India built its first soap factory in Mumbai to manufacture its products locally, reducing reliance on imports. Focus on hygiene. From the very beginning, HUL understood the importance of promoting hygiene in India, especially with high rates of diseases due to poor sanitation. Soaps like Lifebuoy were marketed not just as luxury items but as essential for health. However, despite having a foothold in the Indian market, the company faced challenges in scaling its operations due to limited infrastructure, poor logistics, and India's diverse and rural population. Post-independence struggles. The changing Indian market, 1947–1970s. After India gained independence in 1947, the Indian market began to evolve rapidly. The new government focused on self-reliance and national industrialization, meaning foreign companies had to face several regulatory challenges. The Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, FERA, of 1973, India's economic policy in the post-independence period was geared towards reducing foreign influence on its economy. FERA imposed strict regulations on foreign companies operating in India, capping foreign equity ownership at 40%. This led to a period of intense struggle for HUL as it was forced to comply with these rules. Adapting to Indian consumer preferences, HUL also faced the challenge of catering to a largely rural, price-sensitive market. The Indian population, especially in rural areas, had low purchasing power and different needs compared to Western markets. The company needed to tailor its products, packaging, and pricing to make them affordable and accessible to Indian consumers. The turning point, expansion into new product categories, 1950s–1970s. Despite these regulatory challenges, HUL, then known as Hindustan Unilever Limited, made some strategic decisions that laid the foundation for its success. 1. Diversification. HUL expanded beyond soaps and detergents into a wide range of consumer goods, including personal care, food, beverages, and home care. This period saw the launch of several iconic brands. Surf detergent in 1959 revolutionized the laundry detergent market. Clinic Plus shampoo, launched in the 1960s, became one of the most popular hair care brands in India. Brooke Bond and Lipton were key players in the tea market, which was essential given India's vast tea-drinking population. 2. Local manufacturing. HUL expanded its manufacturing capabilities across India, setting up plants in key regions to ensure the availability of products nationwide. This also allowed HUL to tailor its products to meet regional preferences, as India's cultural and linguistic diversity meant that a one-size-fits-all approach wouldn't work. Navigating regulatory changes and economic liberalization, 1980s–1990s. The 1980s and early 1990s were a pivotal time for Hindustan Unilever. During this period, India's economy was still highly regulated, and HUL faced stiff competition from local players as well as government intervention in many areas. Key challenges. 1. Increased competition from Indian brands. Indian companies like Nirma launched low-cost alternatives to HUL's premium products. Nirma's low-cost detergent, for example, took away significant market share from Surf. HUL had to find ways to compete with these more affordable local brands. 2. Regulatory pressure. HUL continued to face challenges from regulatory authorities due to its foreign ownership. The government kept a close eye on its operations, especially concerning pricing and product availability. The economic liberalization of 1991, the biggest turning point for HUL, came with the economic liberalization of India in 1991. The Indian government opened up the economy, reducing trade barriers, and encouraging foreign investment. This was a boon for HUL, as it allowed the company to operate with fewer restrictions and compete more freely. Rebranding and aggressive marketing. HUL responded by rebranding and relaunching several of its products to better compete with local players. For instance, Surf Excel was introduced as a premium detergent, while Wheel was launched as a low-cost detergent to compete with Nirma. Rural outreach. HUL began to expand its focus on rural markets aggressively. Recognizing that a large percentage of the Indian population lived in rural areas, HUL launched initiatives like Project Shakti in the early 2000s. This program empowered rural women by training them as micro-entrepreneurs who sold HUL products in their villages, thus expanding HUL's reach into remote areas. Modern era. Leading through innovation and sustainability, 2000s present. By the 2000s, HUL had firmly established itself as the market leader in India's consumer goods sector. However, the company continued to face challenges such as changing consumer preferences, increased competition from both multinational and domestic players, and a greater demand for sustainable practices. 1. Sustainability initiatives. HUL took significant steps to align with Unilever's global sustainability agenda, including a strong focus on reducing plastic waste, promoting water conservation, and enhancing livelihoods. The company initiated the HUL Water Program, which focused on providing safe drinking water in rural areas and promoting water conservation in production processes. 2. Adapting to changing consumer behavior. With the rise of the Indian middle class and increasing disposable income, HUL began to focus on premium products as well as affordability. It launched luxury personal care brands like Tresemme and Lakmé and expanded its portfolio in the health and wellness category. The shift toward e-commerce and digitalization also saw HUL adopt a digital-first strategy in recent years, allowing its products to reach more consumers through online platforms. 3. Branding and marketing. HUL has consistently been one of the best marketing companies in India. It has introduced memorable advertising campaigns, from Surf Excel's Dog Auk Hain to Dove's Real Beauty campaign, that resonate with the Indian audience. Its iconic brands such as Fair and Lovely, now rebranded as Glow and Lovely to address social concerns around skin color, show how HUL has navigated evolving societal expectations. 4. Leadership and innovation. HUL continuously invests in R&D to develop products that cater to Indian needs. For example, Purit, an affordable home water purifier, was a direct response to India's water quality challenges. HUL also responded to consumer health trends by expanding its food and beverages portfolio with products like Kisan and Noor. The hero phase, dominating the Indian market today. Hindustan Unilever is India's largest fast-moving consumer goods (FMCG) company with over 50 brands across categories like personal care, home care, food, and beverages. Key milestones include rural outreach. HUL's rural outreach program, including Project Shakti, remains one of the most successful distribution models in the world, connecting the company with more than 100,000 villages. Iconic brands. HUL's brands, from Lifebuoy, Lux, Pond's, and Vaseline to Qualida Walls and Taj Mahal tea, have become household names in India. Sustainability leadership. HUL's commitment to sustainability, innovation, and consumer well-being has been recognized globally. In recent years, the company has consistently ranked among India's most trusted and respected companies. Conclusion. The legacy of Huel's story is a classic example of a company that has successfully navigated the challenges of a diverse, dynamic, and highly competitive market like India. Through its relentless focus on innovation, local adaptation, sustainability, and customer centricity, Hindustan Unilever has grown from its humble beginnings in colonial India to a corporate powerhouse that continues to touch the lives of millions of Indians daily. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. For more videos, like and subscribe my YouTube channel.